There's the driver. Hey there, driver. Where'd you get your license? Alright, I ain't never seen no setup like this. Okay, got the bicycle in the back, got the raft, and various other things. I have no generator maybe somewhere, gas, extra gas, paddle boat. It's quite a setup. What is that symbol? Turd off-road. Alright, interesting. If we want to keep the recycle program, we must work together and put only cardboard in the bin and nothing else. No plastic. Let their tennis court go next to the recycle center. Nice tall mullein plant in the center. Alright, so next to the swimming pool, they got quite a convention of picnic tables. These open top old style manure spreaders are hard to work with, dealing with the smell. This looks pretty old. Still a rotating bottom. I haven't needed to refill that brake fluid in weeks. Was a rock stuck in there somewhere and finally got loose? It's kind of still draining. Gas is a little bit higher. Walmart gas. Alright, so they're going to be straight up with no overnight parking. That's going to make things more difficult. Do they really have a problem with that? Or is it just Idaho? It's just funny how some Walmarts will have like picnic tables set up for people to hang out in the parking lot all day. And then others like here is like straight up no overnight parking across the board. Suggestions would help for figuring out where to go. I've tempted, I want to wait until it cools down a little bit, maybe after 5 or 6, and then hop on a bicycle and run over to Sugar City and look for somewhere specific to possibly park overnight. What a parade. He's got his truck being towed by the RV and it's carrying a four-wheeler, one of them, I guess you could call them a hybrid dude buggy. Alright, I want to try this pre-cooked turkey breast, see how it feels. $9, hopefully it doesn't kill me. Alright, I suspect that the salt is pretty high in this turkey. Alright, just been taking bites. Every bite I take I get really thirsty and then I drink my carrot juice. So it's got me a little nervous. I probably should not be eating the whole thing. Over a pound. I'm going to leave this turkey in the sun, try to help preserve it as best I can. I don't want to eat too much, but maybe I could just soak it in some water, fill this bowl full of water, and then press on it and squeeze it and try to get the salt to dilute with the water. That would make it, that would take away everything. You got to wash your turkey. I'm full right now though. I'm going to miss Wheat, Montana. They don't sell it in this Idaho store, in this Idaho Walmart. Scary stuff. This is pretty nice. You got a nice paved trail from almost from the Walmart to Sugar City, and of course in the Rexburg as well. Yeah, bathrooms seem to be in short supply around these parts, like a lot of other parts. Alright, there's supposed to be a public library at the high school, like on the high school property. I'm gonna see if there's maybe a separate entrance or something. Because I'm not too enthused about it. I don't want to have to walk to the high school to get to it and share it with all the others. Only sign that the library might exist. Oh, alright, it says media return over there, but I think I see something library. Sugar Salem Community Library. Okay. Oh my god. It's open so early. It doesn't open on Sunday, but I don't recall seeing hours at 7:30. Jeez, that's early. And late. Looks like the connection is good too. It's a nice, pretty area. I'm maybe pretty much between the high school library and Walmart. There's a little river in there. Actually, it's a man-made canal. This house needs... Oh my God, they got boats. This is a canal. All right, and they got boats. I thought they usually discourage boats in canals. People make a big deal about the pedos and the problems with that. I have more of a problem with obesity epidemic in kids. That's far worse on their health. Trespassing means that this house is barely being used. Wow, they got hops growing on the door. They still have an electrical meter. It's still running too. Wow. Huh. Somebody's still paying for everything. I'm kind of amazed how horses have played no role in my life. Yeah, for some people it was their lives. Okay, these cows are freaking out. I kind of want to come towards them. Why are they coming towards me? Hey guys! The horses, the cows, they'll just run towards me. I don't have anything for you. Talk to your master. Sorry. That's weird.
Behind, beneath, below.
Okay, so I do feel a little more comfortable sleeping around RVs in a Walmart parking lot, but definitely not the RV parking lot. Who would leave this on a shelf at Walmart? I feel like I have to breathe a little heavier at times. It could be because of an elevation issue, but it doesn't seem that likely. Alright, so I've eaten about half a pound of that turkey last night and then the rest this morning. I'm throwing away the rest. It has such a strong salty smell. I tried to wash a little bit on the outside, but it's not good. It does taste good, but I'm afraid that I think it's deli meat. I'm afraid of it. And I'm just going to throw away half, just not over consume, not eat the whole thing. Not a single soul in that library.
So, in last place, still looking good. Juniors, 6,200 points. Third place, also looking good. Sophomores, 8,800 points. Freshmen, second place. Nice job, 9,100 points. That's because so many of you dressed up. You rocked that part. First place, seniors, a mere 100 points more than the freshmen at 9,200 points. Tomorrow's color day. Make sure you dress up in the right colors. And Mrs. Clark wants me to announce the Rock of FS will be different than before. All you need to do is walk out the high school front door. That's clue number 1. You'll get a clue every day. Tomorrow's colors are seniors, pink, junior, red, sophomores, green? I don't know. Yellow, no, that's green. Greens, freshmen green, sophomores yellow, juniors red, and seniors pink. And faculty blue, 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 because we are the best. And one last announcement, sophomore girls, you have powder puff practice today and tomorrow at 5:45. I'm not sure where. It's not my front yard. Junior powder puff tonight at 6. Meet on the baseball field. And a reminder, your floats should be looking sweet. So don't wait until Friday morning to start. All right. Happy homecoming week.
You know, weightlifting may have taught me techniques on how to just move weights, be more careful with moving various weights, learning about cantilevers and how to just properly handle the weights so I don't pinch my fingers, drop weights on my toes. I get the impression people who have not really grown up weightlifting with good habits in weightlifting may not fully understand how to handle the weight, various weights, the center of gravity of weights and all of that. There's people who can be very clumsy, and I've encountered some people myself who just get a little reckless with weights and then cause injury to themselves. One guy in particular, when I was working for Menards, a hardware store, it's like there's some boards that needed to be lifted onto a higher shelf, and he just recklessly jumped in and lifted them like a maniac, and then they fell down on his toe and hurt him. And I mean, I'm more careful with weightlifting because of the time I've spent in the gym. Right, so I put together this 50-pound dumbbell with my wood stick, and I've attached the ends with this strap and carabiner because it's kind of loose on the grommet there. The other end has got a strap for suspension training. I like to keep that on there, and then the rubber stop. It'd be cool if I could put a rubber stop on both sides, but I need it to be collapsible so quickly, and it can pinch the hands. It can close down in on the hands. It's a very loose dumbbell, but it's like, yeah, this is what I recall for. I gotta work with what I can. I really like the feel of the wood much more than rubber or metal, plastic. I wonder how things progress to skate parks now that I see this bike park. The recreation for human-powered wheeled toys. Just a dirt park with hills and stuff. But then standards went up for the skate parks. You can't have these rocky, sandy, dusty type of hills. They have to spend a little bit more money on the recreation and specialize in concrete pouring, perfect bowls and half pipe and all of that. Those all cost a little extra money to satisfy the needs of the skaters. Skaters kind of have high demands. Otherwise, the skateboarders will wreck a lot of concrete structures trying to perform their trick. Alright, I'm guessing this is a canal, not a river, but it's kind of turned into a bit of a river with the vegetation the way it is. Definitely dug out by man, yeah, especially with the channel channel thing. It feels like I turn my words into like a lyrical song when I can't quite get the right words I'm thinking of, trying to think of, trying to think of the right words, what the right words are, what I'm thinking, what to say, how to say it, what to do. Oh no, I can't think right. What's the right word? Maybe that's how musical artists start out in their careers. They just can't quite communicate what they're trying to say, so they just turn it into a song. The library is supposed to be on this road. $2 for this museum? No, thank you. Tabernacle is a Mormon's reference. Tabernacle Museum. Walmart van is on a route, a circular driving route. It seems like they're dropping off either shoppers or employees. So much the Walmart van costs, and I was told it's free. I guess you gotta look up its route. I could get a free ride to Walmart right now. It says BYU approved housing for men and women. So they house both men and women in there, and they have to be pre-approved that'd be interesting to see how they're approved. Child lab. Renting BYU approved something housing, Aldridge House, Riviera, fine housing for young ladies. Fine housing for young ladies. I don't think you're gonna find any Muslims here. You need to get pre-approval for religious standards, of course. Seem to approve quite a few black people. Maybe it's just what I'm seeing out on the street at the moment. It's 2 or 3. So the housing wraps around the university the way it looks.